welcome to day 6. Now, I was going to start off today by saying round of applause. Round of applause for Big Cam, because he actually figured out how to get the reflourished update. And it turns out it was actually infinitely more complicated than I thought, because I couldn't just download the new update, because they discontinued update support for the 32-bit emulator, which meant I had to get the 64-bit emulator, which meant re-downloading everything and starting all over again, then transferring the save files, which in hindsight wasn't that complicated, but you know how it is. I'm a little bit slow when it comes to these things. A little bit thick, a little bit dense. Took me 3 hours. So I was going to start this one off by saying round of applause. You know, big solid round of applause for Cameron Gaming. Finally gets the reflourished update. And then he went and recorded an entire episode with his microphone turned off. Twat. And I have officially lost the right to wear these glasses today. They are the big brain glasses, and quite frankly today, I'm not worthy. But we're here. We're on the new reflourished update. There is a shit ton of stuff to look at, so I'm really excited to go through it and replay the levels that I've already done. So let's get into this. Go on the shop. There was a new plant. There's actually a couple of new plants. One of them was in the plant tab. Do you know, I'm just going to go to the almanac. Let's get this organized. Smash like if you're looking forward to day 6. Back on reflourished. So we got a new plant. We have the Solar Pea, which I think I played like once. Haven't really been able to get much of a gauge for whether this thing is good or not. It can be tapped to switch between straight firing and lobbing mode. It floats in midair, which is important, believe it or not. That is going to be an important fact later. It's special. Yeah, zombies drop sun when they're killed by it. And its plant food is shoot the whoop. So we like this one. And I'm hoping we're going to get a chance to play it a bit more. Of course, in the last update, they added stuff like Heath Seeker, Teleportator Mine, Bramble Bush. Pretty cool stuff. There's another thing in here about some big wave beach thing. If we go all the way down to the bottom, there's this thing, but I ain't playing all that. Not right now. We've got something much more important to do. We're going to go into the tourist doobie what's it here. We're going to scroll all the way to the end because, my friends, my little pedigree chums, there is a brand new world, Assault Airspace. Don't quote me on this. I think this may have been a world from the Chinese version of PvZ2. I feel like I might have heard that somewhere. Don't quote me on that. Might be completely wrong. But yep, this is a whole new world, 25 levels. There are new plants here. I sincerely hope that this is what the boss is going to look like when we get to the end, because holy shit, that is cool. We're going to go right back to the beginning, and we're going to play... I played the first 5 levels, but we're going to do it again, and we're going to kind of... I don't know if we're going to get the little cutscene bits again. Here you have it. Welcome to Assault Airspace. Yes, Sky City, effectively. We are going to have zombies flying. We got interesting gimmicks. We're not going to get the cutscene bit again. We're going to go through this. We've got a little cannon up here, which does shoot the zombies. It doesn't do very much damage. We get a new power-up, which is like a supercharged version of that, which is free, but you only get to use it every once in a while. We have a shield here that protects these 3 lanes. I'm yet to have the shield go down. I don't know if it's like an instant game over if it goes down, because it gives you like a health bar at the top. So no idea how that works. Maybe they do still have to reach the house. I don't know. The only thing I can recall from the cutscenes is Dave saying something along the lines of, I don't remember anything about a flying fortress in the history books. As an advocate of the AC1 big man, I'm personally mortified at that comment. So we got Roto in the setup here. I'm just going to go with... do you know what? I'm not going to go with Sunflower. I'm going to go with Primal Sunflower, I'm thinking. And I'm going to get in my imitated Gold Bloom as well. And I'm going to jump straight in with one of the new plants they've added here. We've got the Asparagus. I'll explain it as we're getting into it. Let me just figure out the rest of this. I won't bring Solar Pea. We'll do that another time. In fact, no. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll do the Solar Pea first, because we're going to get to the Asparagus anyway. And I want to see if Solar Sage works, because this thing levitates, so we might be able to use that. We'll bring our Heath Seeker just to get out of jail free. And then Time Warp. You know, you could totally do a Wolfy Playz skin for Time Warp. Just saying. Not trying to give you ideas or anything, you know, I'm just saying. So here we go. We're in here. If you have any plants that can fly or levitate, you can play them out here in the airspace. So things like Roto, things like Solar Pea. And as you can see here, we have the little cannon. It's putting in a bit of work. We've got our health bar here. Because it spawned them both in the same lane, you know, we might actually be okay. And wait, hold on. Can we just... Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay. So Solar Sage is going to come in clutch here. Get the gold blooms in. And let's start throwing down Solar P. So it has 2 modes. It can either be straight shooting or we can tap it. And it becomes a catapult that hits multiple lanes. I didn't know that. I didn't clock that the first time I used it. See? This is why, if anything, it's a good thing that I fucked up the original episode, because now we're learning things that we hadn't previously picked up on. I'm just going to Solar Sage that. Have some enlightenment, sir. And we want to put down... do you know what? I'm not going to put down more Primal Sunflowers, just because I'm happy with the 5 of them. We got Gold Bloom anyway. We'll go for straight shooting mode for now. And you ready for Shoot the Whoop? That's not plant food. Ready? Shoot the Whoop. Fire in the laser. Hey. Doesn't just fire the laser. It fires the laser and then just blows up the entire lane. Now we got this guy. This guy's a pain in the ass. I don't like this one. He has a lot of health. He's even bulkier than Buckethead. So this is where we're going to pull in the cannon. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what. Let me swap all of them to lob mode. And I wonder if it... do you know, I wonder if it gets a different plant food when it's in lob mode. Let's try it. Nah, it's the same. I mean, I don't want to change it from that anyway. That's so sick. That's so sick. I don't want to change it from that. The fact that I even, like, tried it, like, as an experimental thing, I feel like a bit of a blasphemer, to be honest. But this seems to be holding up quite well. You're getting the cannon straight away. Let's do one of them ones. Switch them all to lob mode. And yeah, let's see. Let's just see, honestly, if they can take this. Let's see if they can just take this. We'll collect the stuff up. 11 out of 10 music already, gotta say. The music is hitting on this one. Absolutely hitting. So you can see now that they're attacking the shield, it's starting to go down a little bit, and almost done. Finish it with one of them. Ooh, a bit of Zen Garden. Okay, so there you have it. That's day 1. We were supposed to get the asparagus at the end of that, but, you know, already done it. But the asparagus, do you know, I've been using it a little bit. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it just yet. It's a really, really interesting plant. I don't think they're going to give us the rundown again. No, they're not. Okay, so we got clouds here. There's a few things to go over. Number 1, clouds. You can plant stuff on these, so worth noting. And number 2, fucking imps in fighter planes. And yes, they do shoot you, and that's a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know what these guys are supposed to be holding. I don't know if that's a jet wash or a flamethrower, or probably a jet wash. They just want to clean my fortress. So I was fucking with that. Let's go back with Primal Sunflower again, with Imitated Gold Bloom. About as basic as it gets, but it works. So what can I say? I liked having Solar Sage in there, actually. That was quite good. This is where we're going to bring it in now. And I'm going to show you just what this thing is capable of. It is a bit of a menace. It's not the strongest thing in the world. It attacks zombies above, below, and in front. Yeah, so you basically put it in a lane. It will attack its lane as well as adjacent lanes, and then it has to cool down a little bit. S-tier design. Like, absolute S-tier. See, this is the thing. I don't know if they came up with this themselves or if this is something from the Chinese version of PvZ2, but either way, just the fact that we have access to this now, as always, massive shout out to the Reflourish devs. They are doing God's work out here. Fucking legends, the lot of them. My goats. I'm going to bring electricity just because, bit of a loyalist. Time warp again. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Alright, so let's get this going. Turn this up. Let's just cannon this one. Just because I'm in the middle of my setup at the moment. I like having the clouds here like this. This is good because we can play some ghost pepper. If we so choose. In fact, I'll tell you what, we're going to do that right now. There we go. Got to make sure you have the SpongeBob skin on. That's the rules. Here we go. First one is going down there. Asparagus. I can play it in front of the shield, but honestly, I feel like I'd rather play it back here where it's not going to get killed. And see, this is the problem. Do you see these fighter planes come in? Like, they will just shoot your shit down. So, like, just don't bother. Honestly. Can I enlighten you? Could I perhaps Could I perhaps tempt you out of the plane with some wisdom? Let's show you what this does. Do one of them. Just melt all 3 lanes. Pretty solid on the whole. Like it. And drop electricity here just for the shits and gigs. Why not? One of them. Just fill her up. And you know, that wasn't even that bad. Well, I kind of brought that along as a joke. Why was it not even that bad? There you go, Ghost Pepper, because you can't hit that. Do you know, they do actually give you a plant that kind of counters this thing. What if Ghost Pepper is just an even better counter? I'm sort of trying to assess the damage that... Well, I mean, do you know what, mate? To be fair, that actually did work. That actually was not even that bad. Like, wow. See, I'm just out here just defying how you're even supposed to play the game. Here come a bunch of fighter planes. Here they cycle. So they're kind of laying into the shield. But I'm gonna trust in my planes. And I have to say, I do like asparagus. Especially the way it makes your piss smell. There you go. Oh. So look at how many of them that zapped. That is not bad at all. Do it in the middle one. Middle one. Let's go. Bosh. Bosh. Just shoots them all down at once. I love it. Electricity down here. Excellent. Only slight concern is the shield has taken a bit of a kick in this time. And that's not something we really want to be making a habit of. Thankfully, we won't have to as of the next couple of levels. You'll see why. So yeah, this thing here, it doesn't do the most damage. Oh, Void Orchid. I forgot I get this. Okay. I love how I've forgotten I literally played it like 20 minutes ago. We'll throw down Collie Power as well. That's going to be helpful. I mean, mate, feel free to use that on the fighter, fucking hell. Void Orchid, let's get these down. Middle, throw these to the back. Yeah, this thing, Asparagus, is not the strongest, but it does attack multiple lanes. You know, you can spam them, they're quite cheap. Oh, it actually did swap the fighter pilot. Hey, there you go. See, I didn't have enough planes. I needed more of them. Get the Sky Trooper out there. I mean, that is effectively what he is. It's a Sky Trooper. And watch this. You ready for this? Ready? Ready, ready? Reverb fart. It coming in 3, 2, 1. Bish, bash, bosh. Fucking look at that, mate. Just stink them all out of the air. The jet fuel ain't overpowering that. Oh, that is perfect. That is the most golden Ghost Pepper I've ever seen. Holy shit. Reverb again? Joe, I don't even think we need to. Do Void Orchid. Do you know, I actually forget how this thing even works. Well, I know it is supposed to be quite good. It summons these, like, little portals, but it's because whenever I'm playing it in this game, I'm always, like, trying to hyper-focus on so many things at once. Can never quite tell what it's doing. It's just like, oh, yeah, this is helping, I guess. This is useful. Let me just drop, like, loads of fat beats. Like, this world wasn't dropping enough. Like, without opening music. Like, flipping hell. There you go. That was better. That was much better. I just need to figure out what I prefer. Do I want to spam Solar Pea, or do I want to spam Asparagus? Survive the zombie. Here he is, the PvZ3 level. Okay, so this is where we now get the counter to... We get the counter to the Imp Fighter Pilots, and it is this thing right here. This is Puff Apple, and basically, this thing is ridiculous. It is a levitating Johnny that deflects projectiles. So when the imps shoot at it, it just deflects it. That's it. That's what it does. It is literally a flying Wobbuffet. Which, as you can imagine, I feel a certain kind of way about that. But do you know what? If it helps me win, it helps me win. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the enemy of my enemy, you know, it's one of them ones. So we want our bonk choice. Yeah, do you know, I'm not even going to... One lane of Sunflowers will probably be okay, to be honest. Or we could start playing Sunflowers sort of further in the back. Because I want to break this awful habit that I have in Reflourished, where I'm always having, like, way too much sun and not spending it. I want to break that. We got this thing as well, this the nectar apple thingamajig. Yeah, that's going to do, I think, a bit of damage, and then if I play a shadow plant in it, then it powers it up, but I don't have any shadow plants, I don't think. Yeah, don't know what you want me to do with that information, to be honest. Here comes the fight plane. Okay, so drop it there. You can tank the bucket head for me. I guess we'll do that. And now you can see... When you've quite finished your nap, go ahead and do your thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have a flying Johnny that deflects bullets. What more could you possibly want? This is how you do PvZ. I need to actually look in the almanac and see how much health this thing has got. Because I swear it is bulky as shit. Nah, don't waste the plant food on that. Don't waste the plant food on that. It's not worth. Not worth. We can just chill, honestly. Like, I think we're winning the level. See this one up here that we originally put up here? Still there. Still there. This thing is tanky as hell. I need to see how much health it's got. This thing still has not died. I'm thoroughly impressed. It's only 75 as well. Literally right after I said I want to break this habit, I'm feeding back into it again. Let's put these down. Put these down. The alchemy lobber things. Let me jog my memory. They throw potions that make zombies take more damage, I think. Let's test it out on the Sky Trooper. You're a perfect case study. How much quicker does... Damn. Oh, that's the one. The potion negates the armor, doesn't it? So if it's like a bucket head or something like that, I think the potion just like pierces straight through that. Now I'm with you, I think. Otherwise, how... Yeah, I think that's it. I'm honestly, it's been so long since I played, and there's so many goddamn plants in this game. I have to like remind myself. Okay, I'll wait for Final Wave to come in. It's amazing that I've only just lost one. We've just lost our first puff apple. It has only just gone bye-bye. Let's go. Wait for him to come in. Did he just take out his own flipping... Did you just shoot down your own teammate? I mean, you are not getting in Top Gun playing like that. Oh, look, we got we got empty planes. What is this? Oh, God, just do this. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. So this alchemy lob is actually putting in work. And it feels so good to be playing Reflourished again. I missed this game. Always worth coming back to whenever they do one of these updates. I do need a different outfit on my bonk choy, though. This one is not cutting it. This one is definitely not cutting it. I need to look at a few things. Let's have a little read. Bit of a reading session. Reading Playz. Librarian Playz. Okay, so this thing is, when attacked, will get fat. Oh. Serious self-esteem issues. So this thing can fly. It's bulkier than Caveman Johnny. And it can deflect bullets. Level 5 was the last one that I played, so we're going to replay this one, and then we'll call it a day. Never have more than 18 plants. We got Cattail just kind of chilling here. And yeah, we got this thing. Do not panic. We do not have to shoot this down. But what it is going to do is it's going to pull up, and a bunch of imps are going to come parachuting out of it, straight over the barrier onto your side. So that's fun. But now that I know that, I'm now better equipped to deal with it. Yeah, I can play this. Oh, shit. Here they come. Here they come. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Let's play Power Lily real quick. What I'm thinking we're going to do, since you're parachuting down here, is we'll hit that. Get away from my sunflowers, please. Thank you very much. Extra plant food, and we are in business. Won't play this just yet. I'll wait until one of the imp fighters shows up. And then I raise you my fighter plane, which, quite frankly, is just better than yours. Nope. Ah, you thought. You picked the wrong lane, fool. So we got a double plant food serving, and we're going to hit that and hit that. See if we can just ace these two lanes. That actually wasn't Final Wave. Okay, that was a bit of a shit call. We might be okay, though. We might just be okay. Let's get rid of the Cattail. Drop that in. It's fine. You can take my primals. I don't care. Lighten that. There you go. And I think we are looking good. I think we got it. I give you asparagus. Very cool plant. Could even be one of my favorite. Now that I have been able to catch up to where I was, and I'm fairly certain, yes, the microphone is turned on this time. That's where I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for tuning in to day 6. Smash like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. Seems like you lot have been enjoying the upload streak, so stay tuned. There will be more. It is only day 6. See you tomorrow.